look out this way.
Listen, I'm not 23 yet. Right now, I'm 22. In a couple weeks, I'll be 23. The simple facts are, I'm alone. I'm not that attractive. I don't have a very good personality. I tend to just, you know, kind of, no matter how much I shower, I tend to stink. and I have to have THC.
Who are you talking about, man?
Who am I talking about? What do you mean, Dean? You don't know my pain? You don't know what it's like waking up to this face 365 days a year? I'm just gonna medicate myself. It's the only way I make it through the day.
Pretty silly how long.
Brandon, I saw you sing about like that when you were a little boy.
What's your address?
What do you think about those moves, Mrs. Kistler?
I've never seen him quite so dramatic. You don't want to come over here and watch? What?
You'll find as you have children, the older your children become, your selective ability becomes more and more.
One year when they first started, we were at Kent's parents, and they live in this little tiny town in Oklahoma. And so Kent's dad said, well, Brandon, what do y'all wear to play? And I thought, oh my Lord, what do they wear? I can't even imagine. And so he goes, well, we wear pressed khakis, thinking good, navy blue turtlenecks, good, and pearls. Kent's dad goes, what? Pearls, Dad? They wear pearls. I don't think he was too impressed.
Okay, my name is Kent Kistler. I do some day trading and I do some consulting in the restaurant business. He was a very enjoyable child. Gregarious, outgoing, happy, a lot of sports until about high school.
I don't think he maybe ever found a niche in high school. He always seemed happy, but he worked so much. So I just don't think maybe he found his niche that made him feel, maybe a little more secure. He didn't get his height in time to play basketball. And so I think that's what he would like to have done. But in a school like Edmond, it just didn't work.
Edmond, Yuppieville of Oklahoma, most definitely. I saw in the paper yesterday, I believe it's the fastest growing community, and I think the average house in Oklahoma in Edmond is like median price $156,000, and it's where the people who can afford move here mainly because of the school system. It's a lot bigger than let's see, 22, 23 years ago when we moved here. Big change, big change.
Growing up in Edmond was basically in a very sheltered life. You're in a predominantly white suburb. Most, at least back then, almost everybody in Edmond made a lot of money. And maybe for somebody like Brandon, that was not the right place to be because he didn't get to show what he had to show or what he had to offer, because you were expected to go to high school, make great grades, and go off to college, find a wife, go get a great job, and have kids and be just like your parents. It was a total shock to me. I mean, it really was. He's like, I'm gonna be in a band. And I was like, you're gonna be in a band? You don't know how to play any instruments. It's like, no, I'm gonna sing. I was like, you don't know how to sing. He goes, oh no, I'm great. I remember the first time I ever saw him was at the T-Bar in Oklahoma City. And he invited me down and I went. And I was really shocked at what I saw. Brandon was very inebriated. He was definitely not sober. Never seen anything like it. He ripped his shirt off, broke records over his head, cut himself with the records, threw the cut records out into the audience, cut a girl in her face that was in the audience. Luckily, she was a friend of the band or a friend of Brandon's or somebody in the band, so no charges were pressed.
I felt something really, really hard, but I didn't know what it was. I turned around, looked at the crowd, and everybody looked like they'd seen a ghost. They just went, and blood was going, pshoo, pshoo, pshoo. I was catching it in my hands like this. And I got a Band-Aid, free shots, and I was okay after that.
It was an amazing performance, and it was his first performance ever. He had never played live, never played in a band before, and I was just going, oh my gosh, I was in awe. Because I had played in 3 or 4 bands before. We never had a frontman like that, and I'd never seen a frontman like that in local bands, period. My favorite thing he said about that performance, he goes, after every song we played, we got cheered. And after every song we played, we got booed. But everybody paid attention.
I don't know how old he was when the Speedway started, maybe 21, 22, I'm not exactly sure, but it's something that came out from him, and I remember talking to him about it. I was like, man, what, I've never seen this side of you before, and he's like, well, the only time I really feel happy is when I'm up there doing what I do. And he'd rip his shirt off, he'd be down on the ground. I mean, half the show was Brandon laying down on the ground one way or another singing.
One time, Aaron and I went to go see him play, and it was at a bowling alley in Oklahoma City, and it was Thanksgiving weekend, and they were supposed to play at like 10:30. So we went out there. Well, after we got there, it turned out they weren't going to play till like midnight, and they decided to have the other band play first. So I left because it was just too late. But as we were walking out the door, these 2 boys were walking in, and one of them had pink hair, like he had bleached all the color out and then put Kool-Aid on it, and the other one had like Statue of Liberty hair, And one of them said to the other one, guess who's playing tonight? And the other one said, who? And he went, Altamont Speedway. And the other one went, no way! And so I said to Erin, is this their crowd? And she said, yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think the Speedway was Brandon's way to release some of his built up energies or whatever you want to call it. And like I said, the first time I saw him, it was good. and it was a lot of fun, but it was a little shocking as well. I'd never seen that out of Brandon, or really out of anybody for that matter. I mean, they weren't the best musicians in the world, that's for damn sure. But they had a great time doing it, and everybody had a great time watching them. And I don't think I ever went to a show where there was, you know, more than 150 people. But the people that were there, they definitely saw a show.
Had my priorities all out of whack. It was bad. And I certainly used to in the Speedway was just an asshole. I mean, I was real I had this whole persona thing. I was real selfish. Real caught up in me and thinking that I was just really cool. Because I did more drugs than everyone else or something, I don't know. I mean, I had too much fun. I had way too much fun. That was the only sense that I would have been cool, because I mean, I was always just having a great time partying. You know, but I was an asshole to plenty of people that didn't know me.
The gentleman in the red t-shirt who flipped Brandon off, that was really mean. You know, that's not very punk rock, all right? That guy sure is cute. You sure are cute, sir. Oh, are those short? Are those chinos? Nice move.
The Speedway, I just got belligerent and didn't even try to sing a word, just screamed everything at the top of my lungs, and Matt couldn't play the drums, and he was pissed drunk, and we just all just got as fucked up as possible and got up there and pissed people off, and it was a lot of fun.
So what do you think about the show, Matt?
Man, I'll tell you what. If any of us were homeless, it'd be a much more important gig to us, you know, because we ourselves, you know, we already have homes to live in. But if we didn't, we'd be rocking that much harder.
That's right, Bob. Oh man, your name is Bob, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Bob, I'm pretty proud of us tonight, Bob. It was beautiful. Yeah. I'm happy with the whole event. Thanks for filming it. You're a sweetheart. All I ever wanted to do was be in a rock star and just live this grimy life and just be this guy that people almost feared. And I mean, I wanted to be like Axl or Mick Jagger or something like that. And now it's kind of like, oh shit, I just want to be the guy that can make money at doing this. And that's hard, because a lot of the attraction, the reason people like those guys is, I mean, they did write good songs and all, but I mean, a lot of it, I mean, it's all image. And I just don't want to deal with the image part anymore.
You know, if Lauren wins this next set, I could actually possibly still make it to school.
Deidra skipping school because of the tennis match.
I got to watch my final.
Where she could simply go to the internet or go to CNN and find out who's won.
No, but then that's not as fun. It's cheating. And that's not as fun.
You're a real good student, Mrs. Grinch. I lick my fingers.
Brandon!
God, I could poke someone's eye out with these things or something.
Jesus. Okay. Brandon! God damn it. Go make my bagel, please, or else I'll do it. Brandon. Hey, you're gonna.
I'm gonna make you a bagel.
Promise?
I promise. After I throw them in the bedroom.
When we first started dating, which was a little over a year ago, all we did every single night was go out and just get hammered, like every night. And then he'd smoke pot like no less than 6 times a day, at least. And now he actually wants to go back to school and to get a job and to do something more with his life.
Well, I call him a 5th-year freshman. I don't think it's quite that bad. But he's been to UCO, that's while he was still in high school, OSU, Oscar Rose, OCCC, OU. I guess that's all.
I think he's, what, 5 school associated, I believe. I think, and that's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. And it wouldn't bother me at all if Brandon decided not to get a degree as long as he did something. Right. Because I don't think he'll be happy if he doesn't do anything.
I'll hopefully finish up school and then maybe head out to a city for a little while just to check it out. And if not, I have absolutely no idea. Could end up running restaurants, for God's sake. I could just go crazy and move somewhere on a whim. I just really don't know. I don't think about it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, the only thing I could really hope for is that either the whole find a nice career where it's self-employed pretty much and artistic, don't have a set office job at all, or make money as a singer.
Next. Thanks for coming out.
These guys are playing the real shit, man. I mean, that's the stuff that, you know, bands, you know, they fuck around with, you know, pardon the language, but, you know, you capture a band every once in a while trying to break the mold, man. It's pure power, man. Aggression, the lead singer fucking got balls to the wall, man, yelling. Drummer's tight as shit. Guitar player's fucking ass kicking. Bass player's the shit, man. This is beyond modern, man. This is, goddamn, this is next millennium shit, man. You know, fuck 2002, 2003. This is 3000 stuff they're playing now, dude.
Yeah.
You know, hell, that's way ahead of the time, man.
40 minutes. You know, a lot of people get up in front of a band and try to go crazy and act crazy, and sometimes when you watch them play you could say, well, they've planned this out. You know, they said, I'm going to do this move, and then over here I'm going to roll on the ground for a little while and then get on my knees and look anguished in my face. With Brandon, he may do all or some of those things, but it's all strictly of the moment. It just comes out of him. It's not planned. He's just a natural born performer.
I really like 40 Minutes of Hell. I think they're actually really good, and Brandon's calmed down a bit, so he's not flailing on the ground all the time and rolling all over the place. So I think that it's really enhanced his performance, so to say.
I've definitely seen an evolution just in the time we've been playing in the content of his songs.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing about Brandon is he writes lyrics, you know. It's hard to find someone that writes lyrics. It's hard to find someone that'll sing, you know. It takes balls to say stuff, you know, in front of people. That's why most people like play guitar or play drums, you know.
Get up close and personal with Brandon, because he, once he starts singing, he gets real hooty tooty. Thinks he's
So beer and Pepto-Bismol.
Oh yeah, he's trying to buy. He's went over to the store to get Pepto-Bismol because he's got the bug, and then he comes over here and buys a beer.
He's a genius.
His dad had to take the beer away from him.
You raised him well.
I did. Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thanks for coming out. We're 40 Minutes of Hell. We hail from Norman. Thank you.
Situation always has to remember is his son is not adopted.
It was great. Very entertaining. Did you enjoy it? Are you proud of
Brad's great though. That's up to date though. Where's that guy?
I'm gonna tell you all the story about a Harper Valley teenage bride. Who was something blah blah blah, country music, da da da, la la la.
Are you sad that Mason's moving away, Brandon?
Of course. Very, very, very sad. Because he's a good friend, first of all. And then, you know, I don't really want to play in a band without the Mace.
Like, I'm gonna go out there for a year or whatever, and if I can make anything at all happen with this, then I think we should all like move to Los Angeles.
If we can actually get a bite, then I wouldn't hesitate.
I guarantee you we'll get bites.
Blind, but I will move out there for any reason at all.
Why wouldn't you move out there blind? What can you not do there that you do here?
Well,
have your
depends on
girlfriend
coming to school. Yeah.
Live cheaply.
Live cheaply.
It's all relative though.
My life's real comfortable.
Man,
I hope you're behind this in a month.
Dude,
when you've been away from it and you're not around us, I hope you still have drive to focus on this and actually do something like that. That'd be awesome.
My main focus is like being able to support my little family unit. It's like I can't really afford to have music be my main focus. You know, it's my passion, it's my dream, it's my love, it's my greatest asset. You know, I played, there's nothing I can do as well as to play the drums.
We are free.
Well, and there she goes. Look at her Barbie. The Barbie Jeep. Just cruising along. God, I mean, look at their house. Tornado shelter, clubhouse, basketball goal that goes up and down, so you know you can load it to 7 feet or whatever you want. The goal that I'm sure is used for backstop and for the soccer goal.
Just think, Brandon, all that could be yours.
God, I wish.
Would you rather have that, or would you rather go to LA?
I don't know. I'd rather go to LA if I could do something with music. I just don't want to go out there and fuck off for another 3 or 4 years because I've done that for a long time. But if I, you know, it'd be fun to go to LA and there's a bite. I'd rather get a bite and be able to stay here. It'd be much cooler.
If I laugh like that. If you guys were smart, Brandon, you'd move out where I am.
If the whole band was going to move, that's different. If it were just me going out, I don't know, I'd kind of be lost again.
I wonder what it would mean if I stayed here.
You keep plugging along.
It would mean that I'd stay here to be with all my single friends that work at restaurants.
No, I mean you yourself.
Me and my family.
I
Thought I'd stay on in the restaurant. No, we ought to, if we're gonna move, we should all move together and move somewhere besides Phoenix.
Well, you've shot that one in the foot.
Well, I'm only committed to Phoenix for 1 year. You know, you guys act like you'll never see me again. You should be so lucky. I should be so lucky.
No, keep running. I'm sorry.
You know, I mean, I think we would go if there was actually an opportunity, and if I were single, I certainly would. But I do have Deidra, and I have to think about that, and you know, and just everyone moving just isn't gonna happen.
My folks do too much drinking. Always started fighting and screaming. But they love to get drunk. Even though it just fucks shit up.
That one had a little more guts. It was good.
Yeah,
except for when it was,
I can do better.
Except for when it cut out.
That was great.
That was great.
The band is back together. The band is back together. The band is back together.
Yeah.
So what do you think now it's all said and done?
Well, it's not all said and done. It's all said and set to rock.
So there's the mix.
Still quite a lot of work to do, but everybody's pumped up, feeling good about it. I think it's going to be a monumental rock and roll album. If you don't, I don't know, if you don't catch on to this, you know, I don't know what planet you're on.
So why do you want to be a rock star, Brandon?
I don't. I used to want to be. That used to be my only goal and ambition and drive. But now I just want to be a little guy that can support himself. And do a little LIVIN. And just basically, I mean, I wouldn't mind staying around here. I mean, I don't know. I really just used to love to party all the time. That's all my focus in life was about. And now I just could do without it. I would rather just get by and get paid to be me and be able to live my little life, but still tour and still get recognized for what I'm doing and all that kind of good stuff. But at the same time, I don't really need, I mean, that could change within the next couple days, but you know, I don't need all the party lifestyle and all that stuff anymore right now. I don't really care for the rock star thing anymore. But I would like to get paid to be in a rock band, definitely.
And that's the ending.
This next one by the Rolling